the other day I posted this soup I made, a vegan chicken, bacon, potato soup. And you guys want the recipe, so we're gonna make it together today. Here's what you'll need. Vegan chicken pieces, vegan bacon, the best vegan bacon I've ever tasted, not chicken bouillon, a can of coconut milk, some celery, a yellow onion, some nutritional yeast. It's optional, but I think it adds a little something extra. And some russet potatoes. Let's get started. I'm also going to use some of these festive little cookie cutters for some of our potato croutons, but it's totally not necessary, but it makes it really cute. We'll slice our potato about a 1/4 inch thick, and then we'll use our cookie cutters to cut out those fun shapes. Then just dice up the extras. Now we're going to let those potatoes boil while we saute everything else for the soup. What makes this soup thick and creamy is the potatoes that aren't in those cute little shapes. We're actually going to throw them in the blender after they're boiled and blend it into like a thick potato paste. And we're going to throw that in the soup. And what that'll do is thicken everything up. Dice up your celery and your onions and throw them in the pot with some oil. But if you like garlic, you can chop up some garlic cloves or use this already minced garlic. Throw it right in the pan with the olive oil, the celery, and the onions. Now my favorite part, the bacon. And now we're going to let that simmer until the celery and the onions become soft and the bacon becomes a little golden. While we wait, we're going to cut up our chicken. I didn't even bother to defrost this. I just set this out while we were getting everything else ready, and it's soft enough to cut. Chop it up into small cubes. If you'd like to keep them bigger, you can keep bigger chunks. And I'm going to add in the chicken. Chicken has been added. So now I'm going to add a little bit of water to the pot and add 2 of these vegan chicken bouillon. It looks like this, and we're going to let that simmer again. We're going to go back to our soup here, and we're going to add coconut milk. If you have some, we're going to add nutritional yeast. Okay, so by now your potatoes should be nice and boiled. We're going to strain out the water, and then we're going to set aside all of those fun little shapes. To saute these little potato croutons and brown them in some oil. And now we're going to take all of those extra little pieces, and if you didn't do the shapes, just put all of the potatoes in a little blender. And also use an immersion blender. We want it to be nice and thick, so it's all the potatoes and there's a little bit of water in here. When the potatoes are all blended up, this is the consistency you want. It's pretty thick. We're going to add this pureed potato in. I know it looks weird, just trust the process. That's the best part. We're pretty much done. You'll just season this to taste. Salt and pepper if you'd like. This tastes so good. It's smoky from the bacon. It's creamy from the coconut milk. The bouillon in there adds a lot of flavor. It's warm and creamy and thick and inviting. Looks good, doesn't it? And these little potatoes, so crispy and delicious. Hope you love it.